हॅलो स्टुडंट, मी गायत्री सदाफळ पुन्हा एकदा तुमचं स्वागत करते आपल्या लाडक्या यूट्यूब चॅनलवर महाराष्ट्र मीडियावर. आज आपण स्टार्ट करणार आहोत क्लास 9 हिस्ट्री चॅप्टर नंबर 5 एज्युकेशन. ओके, टेक्स्टबुक क्वेश्चन अँड आन्सर. सो starting with the question number first, choose the right option and rewrite the sentences. In that question first, the scientist who developed the Param 8000 supercomputer dash dash. The scientist who developed the Param 8000 supercomputer is the Dr. Vijay Bhatkar. Question number 2, the Magnus Jeevan Shikshan is published by dash dash. The Magnus Jeevan Shikshan is published by MSc ART. Okay, so question number 3, the educational institution called as the IIT is a famous for educational in the area of dash dash. The educational institution called as a IIT is a famous for the educational in the area of engineering. Question number 2, do as directed. Question number first, complete the table below with the details about the individuals in the education field and their work. See the answers. Individual work. First, Education Minister of India Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. It's the chairman of the University Education Commission. Professor Syed Rauf. It's a preparation of the common statewide curriculum for the standard 1st of to standard 7th for Maharashtra. Anutai Wag. It's a COSBAT project. Okay. Question number 2, obtain information about the National Council of Educational Research and Training from the internet and present in it form of the timeline. 1st September 1961, the National Council of Educational Research and Training was established in Delhi. 27th January 1967, the Maharashtra State Bureau of the Textbook Production and the Curriculum Research was established in Pune. 1986, the National Policy of Education was adopted. 1988, the primary education curriculum was prepared. 1995, the competency-based primary education curriculum. 1975, India met with the success in its attempt to use a satellite for the purpose of education. 1970, the United Nations declared the year 1970 as the International Education Year. A seminar was organized in New Delhi and led to the establishment of the Open University. 1974, the government appointed a committee under the chairmanship of P. Parth Sarthi. Okay. Question number 3, explain the following statement giving the reasons for your answer. Question number first, the district primary education program was undertaken. Answer in 1994, the district primary education program was started with the objective of the universalization of primary education. It was implemented in 7 states including Maharashtra. Second point, the plan investigated 100% attendance in the primary schools, arresting the student dropout, education for the girls and for the physically handicapped. Third point, it included the programs such as research on the evolution of the primary education, alternative education and creating social awareness. Question number 2, the NCERT was established. Answer, National Council of the Educational Research and Training was established in Delhi on the 1st September 1961. Its main objective is to help the central government in matters of the school education in the context of a comprehensive policy and in the implementing educational schemes. The NCERT was given the responsibility of the educational research and development, training, extension, educational program, restructuring of school curriculum and textbook. Third point, it has played a central role in the designing a school curricula and the textbooks with the cooperation of the Central Board of Secondary Education (CBSE). Fourth point, it provides guidance and cooperation in the area of primary and secondary education to the state governments. Fifth point, it has been involved in the designing workbooks and handbooks for the teachers, in teachers training, in developing teaching, learning techniques and conducting the talent search exams at the national level. Question number 3, the farmers were benefited by the Indian Agriculture Research Institute. Answer, first point, the Indian Agriculture Research Institute was given the status of a university in 1958 and work began in departments such as the development of agriculture sector, research, well-equipped laboratories, soil science, agricultural science, economic botany and other departments. Second point, research also began on wheat, pulses, oilseeds, vegetables, and many other problems. Third point, its most significant achievement is the fundamental research it has conducted on the methods of stocking multiple crops in a year, which has been of a great benefit to farmers. Question number 4, notes. In that question, first, Indira Gandhi National Open University. In answer, first point, Indira Gandhi National Open University was established with the objective that stream of education should make its way into every average household of the country. Second point, the United Nations has declared 1970 as the International Education Year. In the summer year, a seminar was organized in the New Delhi on the subject of Open University by the Government of India, Departments of the Education and Social Welfare, Informations and the Broadcasting, University Grants Commission, along with the UNESCO. The idea of establishing an open university evolved in this seminar. Third point, in 1974, the government appointed a committee under the chairmanship of the PP Parth Sarthi, and the Open University took the shape on the 20 September 1985 in accordance with its recommendations and the suggestions. It was named after Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Those who are unable to get a college's education in the formal way are given concessions in eligibility criteria, age, and other conditions for admission to this university. Fourth point, in 1990, the UGNO started an audiovisual distance education program through Akshvi and the Doordarshan. It conducted more than 1000 curriculum of various branches. It provides the facility for education through 58 training centers in the country and the 41 centers in foreign countries. Question number 2, Kothari Commission. Answer, in 1964, a commission was appointed under the chairmanship of Dr. D. Kothari. Dr. J.P. Naik made valuable contributions to the work of this commission. Second point, the commission also recommended the 10+2+3 pattern for the secondary, higher secondary and university education. This system was implemented for 1972. Point 3, the commission also suggested a uniform national system of education, the inclusion of the mother tongue Hindi and English in your education, as well as continuing education, adult education, education by correspondence, and open university to make education trickle down to the lowest rungs of society. Fourth point, it also recommended increased provision in the government budget for expenditure on the education of the neglected sections like that a scheduled caste and the tribes. Maharashtra government adopted the 10+2+3 pattern in 1972 and conducted the first standard X board exam in the 1975. Question number 3, Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Answer, Bhabha Atomic Research Center I have conducted valuable research in the fields of the nuclear physics, solid state physics, spectroscopy, chemical and life sciences. Second point, it also started a school to train scientists for setting up a nuclear reactors. Question number 4, Bal Bharti. Answer, the Maharashtra State Bureau of the Textbook Production and the Curriculum Research was established in Pune on the 27th January 1967. Bal Bharti prepares a textbook for the school children. Textbooks are made in 8 languages, namely Marathi, Hindi, English, Urdu, Kannada, Sindhi, Gujarat and Telugu. Kishore, a monthly magazine for children, is published by Bal Bharti. Question number 5, answer the following question in detail. In that question number first, which program were included in the Operation Blackboard scheme? Answer, the government made funds available to help improve the standard of the schools and fulfill the minimum educational needs such as a least to proper classrooms, toilets, one of the 2 teachers to be female, a blackboard, maps, laboratory apparatus, a small library, a playground, sport equipment, etc. This scheme helped the primary education system to gain some momentum. Second point, in 1994 this scheme was expanded and provision was made for the additional classroom and for appointing 1 more teacher in schools with an enrollment of the more than the 100 students, with priority given to the girls schools schools with the majority of the scheduled caste and the tribe students and school in the rural areas. Third point, it was also made the binding upon the state government to appoint female teachers to 50% post in schools. Question number 2. What role do agriculture schools colleges play in the development of agriculture? Answer. The Indian Agriculture Research Institute was given the status of a university in 1958 and work began in the departments such as the development of the agriculture sector, research, well-equipped laboratories, soil science, agricultural sciences, economic botany and other departments. Research also began on the wheat, pulses, oilseeds, vegetables and many other problems. Its most significant achievement is the fundamental research it has conducted on the methods of stocking multiple crops in a year, which has been of great benefit to the farmers. Question number 3. Describe with example of the progress that India has made in the field of machine. Answer. First, the Indian Council for the Medical Research was established for the conducting research in medical field. It was given the responsibility of the cooperating with the university, medical colleges, government and non-government research institute and giving them guidance and financial support for research activities. Second point, 26 centuries centers were started in the different parts of country for research on various diseases. Their research has made it possible to control tuberculosis and the leprosy. Third point, the All India Institute of the Medical Science AIMS was established to give a further impetus to advance education and research in medicine. It was given the responsibility of the undergraduate and postgraduate courses in medicine. Colleges for the undergraduate and postgraduate education is the most important branches of the medicine. Good research facility and the well-equipped hospitals are the significant features of this institute. Fifth point, the institute also provides a medical treatment to the common people at a nominal rates. It has established special colleges for the training in the nursing and the super specialty centers for the treatment of disorders of the heart, brain and eyes. 6 point, for further development of the medical field, the Medical Council of the India was the restructured in the 1958 and was entrusted with the task of determining criteria for quality of medical education, its supervision and inspection. Last point, these institutes have the responsibility of conducting research on various diseases, developing tests and the standardization of medicines. Question number 4. Write a note on the curricular and the co-curricular activities conducted in your school. Answer. First, languages. Our school motivates us to participate in the threads or plays organized on the works of the Shakespeare and the Manushi Premachandra. We also take part in the elocution and the poetry recitation competitions to enhance the public speaking. Our schools makes every child read the newspaper headlines from Marathi and English headlines in the auditorium turn-wise. Second point, math and science. Scientific experiments mentioned in our textbooks are practically performed by each of us under supervision of our teacher. On Sunday, our math teachers take a special classes on Vedic maths. Our school has also organized trips to Nehru Planetarium and the Jantar Mantar to give us an understanding of the astronomical aspects of science. Every year our school conducts a Homi Bhabha scholarship exam. A display of the best 25 science projects is done in the school hall. Third point, social studies. Field studies are taken up to explain us the topography of Indian landscape. The school library holds a large number of books and the documentaries or world history trips to म्युझियम्स अँड द हिस्टॉरिकल प्लेसेस. सो थँक्यू स्टुडंट्स. पुन्हा भेटूया आपण आपल्या नेक्स्ट व्हिडिओमध्ये. थँक्यू फॉर वॉचिंग.